everyone. So now we are going to see how we can do installation and configuration in TypeScript. So we are going to see the two ways. The first one is compile and run and the second one is with TS Node. So let's go with the first way. To install and configure TypeScript in our project, we need to perform following steps. Firstly, we have to initialize npm in our project directory by running this command. So let's start. Firstly, let's create the directory. So mkdir, make my directory dir, and the directory name should be, let's write compile and run, compile and run, and let's move to that particular file cd compile and run. What it's saying? Nothing. Okay, fine. Let's follow this step. npm init -y, npm init. I'm not writing -y. I will tell what's the benefit of writing this. So let's go with npm init. So if I'm writing npm init now, so it will ask some of the questions. We can see here. But we want that these questions should not be asked. So how we can avoid that? So let's delete this and let's write npm init -y. So -y is a flag, a short for y, but y basically means yes. It will automatically answer yes to all prompts and it will use the default one. So let's enter and let's see the magic. We can see that the package.json file has been created. Just by writing this -y basically means yes, and it will take all the default prompts. Okay. Now let's go with second step, install TypeScript. So how we can install it? npm, we can write install also and we can write I also, and the TypeScript. Okay. Now we can see we can see here that TypeScript has been added inside our dependency in our package.json file. Now let's move to next step, npm tsc npm npx, basically npx. Now tsc, then write -init. What it will do, it will create tsconfig.json file. So let's enter it and let's see. We can see that tsconfig.json file has been created here. We can see the file also. Now let's write some code and we can see that this is our entry point, main index.js. So let's create one file. Okay, fine. Let me write it. Why it's moving outside? Index.ts. Okay, TypeScript. And let's write some code in TypeScript. Let's create interface person. Let's take this one only. Let's enter and let's console it out. So this code is basically in TypeScript. I have created one interface, and interface basically here we are mentioning the types, name string, and the age is number, and here we are mentioning name as string and the age is number value basically, and I am consoling it out. This is a small TypeScript code. As we know that our browser can understand only JavaScript, so this TypeScript code will convert to JS so that our browser can understand and we can see the output. So let's see how we can run it. So for running that, what we have to do, we have to write npx then tsx. Okay, npx tsx. So let's enter it. Okay, I think something missing. tsc I have to write. Okay, so we can see that our TypeScript file has been compiled and it's converted to JS, this code, and this is JavaScript code. And we can see that after compiling, it's giving us the JS code. Okay, and it will create 3 more files. We will see about these files later. Now see, this is quite messy, no? That every code is inside this folder only. So if we can create some different folder inside this folder, so that it would be easily understandable and it would be more clearer. So for doing that, what we can do, simple step, just we have to allow this, that our out directory should be inside this. It means whatever the TS code has been compiled and whatever output it's giving, like after compiling, whatever JS file we are getting now, all JS files should be inside this directory. So let's delete this and let's run it again. Okay, let's delete all these files. Okay, let's delete and let's run it again. Okay, so all all compiled JS, whatever TS has been compiled and whatever output we are getting, that should be inside this, inside out dir. So let's enter it and let's see the magic, that all outputs are inside this file, inside this folder basically. So this is one way how we can run our TypeScript. This is the first one, like compile and run. Now let's go with the second way with TS node. Okay, so let's move one folder back. Now again let's create mkdir TS node. Okay, I think something mkdir, fine. Let's move to TS, cool. Let's small it out. Okay, now I am inside TS node. Now let's follow these steps. Again we have to initialize it. I have already told that why we are using -y. So let's do that. npm init -y, cool. We can see here, fine. Now let's install this with TS node. Okay, so let's write npm I TypeScript, then TS node. Okay, TS node, cool. Let's install this. Now again I have to add this file, tsconfig.json file. So let's do that also. npx tsc init, cool. We can see that file also, fine. Now let's add here start script, start. So why I have added this start script, so that I can easily run it. Okay, so just I have to write npm start. Firstly let's write some TS code also, no? Let's create index.ts. okay, and let's paste this code, Control A, Control C. Let's enter it and let's run it. See, we can see the output. This is the second way how we can run TypeScript using TS node. So this is about it. I hope you understand. Thank you.